Hello guys! Today we are going to continue our topic subquery. Today we are going to see different case. Second case, why we need subquery. Okay. Before stating that case, I will give you a question. Okay. So let's try to solve that question. Write a query to display DNAME, department name of Miller. Okay, this is the question. I want to display the department name of Miller. Forget about the query. Don't think about the query at the right moment. Okay, means right now don't think about the query. Now just look at the both the tables. By looking at the both the tables, can you tell me the department name of Miller? Pause for a second and think. So by looking at the table, I can clearly say the department name of Miller is research. How, sir? I am not getting, sir. What are you saying? How? See here the common column is department number, which is establishing the relationship between the two tables. Sometimes in there might not be same column name, okay, but the values are same, means establishing the connection still also. Okay. Now these two columns, in which one is the primary key in its own table, that is the department number in DPT table, and department number here acting as a foreign key. Okay, we have seen in the data type constant concepts. Now how to see Miller department number is 20 in the department table. 20 table department name is research. Okay, now we need to get this by using the query. So here we need to use a concept called subquery. Okay, so case 2 is, what is the case 2? So case 2 is whenever data to be selected, whenever the data to be selected and condition to be executed are present in different table, then we need to use the concept of subquery. Okay, see, in the simple ones, the unknown or the value which we need to find out, or we need to jump from one table to another to get the output. Okay, for that also we need to use the concept of subquery. Now with help of query we need to get the answer. How? Okay, we need to see that. So first of all we need to break the question. What I want to display, the department name of whom? Miller. Okay, I want to display the department name. Outer query is used for what? Displaying the result. So what I want to display? Department name. So I will write select, which column I want to display? DNAME. DNAME. DNAME is from which table? EMP or DPT? DPT table. So from DPT. Now first of all, how we are jumping from one table to another table? By using the department number column. Yeah. So I will write where department number equal to the bracket. Okay, select department number. Okay, from which table I want? I want the Miller details. Okay, see how we are finding that Miller department number 20 is there. So I want the inner query output to be 20. How we will get? How to get the department number of Miller? Select department number from EMP where E name is equal to Miller. This is how we will write the inner query. Okay, now how it's working, guys? See what is happening. First of all we need to know the department number of Miller. Okay, then only the department number can be used in the DPT table and we can get the D name. Okay, so the inner query is giving the output 20. Okay, this 20, the output of inner query is given as an input to the outer query. So now how the query is working now, like after the execution of inner query? It's working like select DNAME from DPT where department number equal to 20. If you execute this query or execute this query also, you will get the same output. What is the final output we will get? We get the final output DNAME 20 is what? Research. So our final output is research, which I want to see as a final output. How will we are getting? We are jumping from one table to another table based on the situation. First of all, you need to break the question. What I want to display? Display comes in the outer query. Okay, what I need to know to jump from one table to another table. So department number is the column from which we can jump. And what I need to find? The department number of Miller. Then only we can get the output. Okay, so you have got it. So if I directly explain the query, then you may not able to understand well. So that's why I keep a table before. Okay, by looking at the table you can understand how we are switching. So internally how query was working. Okay, we got the department number of Miller from EMP table. Okay, then after that the query is working like this, normal selection concept. Okay, so we are getting the output. Department number 20 DNAME is what? Research. The research is the final output. So I hope you have got it, how it's working. Okay, is the board visible? I need to check once. Yeah, board is visible. So one more question we will see. Okay, one more question. You try to solve. Pause the video. Okay, after I write the question. Write a query to display name, salary of employee working in location New York. I want the name and salary of employees working in New York location. How will you do? Okay. See, for those who think the query is looking difficult, for beginners especially, always break the question. Okay, what I want to get? Name and salary of employee. Okay, name and salary I want to display. So which table I need to use? EMP table. EMP table will come in the outer query for display. Okay, and what is the condition? Okay, working in location New York. Location New York is from which table? DPT table. So DPT table will come in the inner query. Now to connect two table, what I need? Department number. See guys. So by looking at the table, what will be the output? New York, department number 10. Okay, department 10, which records will come? Third and fourth record. So Smith 1800, Jones 2700 will be displayed as an output. Okay, so now how it will go? Based on department number we are going. Okay, so what I need to know? I want to know the department number of New York location. Okay, then only we can jump. So in the inner query what we will write? So in the inner query we will write select department number from DPT where location equal to New York. In the New York space is there. Okay, this is the inner query. Okay, outer query what I want to know? I want to know the name and salary of employee. Name and salary is present in which table? EMP table. So what I will write? Select name, comma, sal from EMP where department number 10 should be there, then only the location New York is possible. So what I want to match? Where department number equal to, you can use in operator. It is always better to use in operator instead of equal to. Why we will learn in the types of subquery. Okay, in the tomorrow class. So now what is happening? In the inner, if we see the inner query, first of all which query executes? Inner query executes first. location New York, department of output will be 10. Okay, 10 is given as an input to the outer query. So now how it's working? Select ename comma cell from EMP where department number in 10. Okay, this is how it's working. Now department number 10, name and salary, whatever the output will come. What is the output? Output will be Smith Jones. Okay, so our final output will look like this. Ename Sal Smith Jones. What is the salary? 18002722. This is how query will work. What is happening? Okay, the inner query is giving department number, which is given as an input to the outer query. So it will be how normal selection will work. You can see if we execute this query also, this subquery also, you will still get the same output. Okay, Smith Jones. We will execute both. Okay, we will execute the subquery also, we will execute the normal selection concept also to verify whether our concept and logic is correct or not. Okay. Okay, the board is visible. In the offline class, I can teach slowly, but to teach on YouTube or online platforms, you still have very less patience. Fact. Write a query to display details of employee earning more than Miller and working in location New York. Wow, what a very good question. Try on your own. Sir, it's cheating, sir. You always do easy question and give difficult question to us. It's not that difficult. See, first of all, what I want to display. I want to display details of employees. So outer query is from which table it will come? EMP table. What I want to display? Select asterisk. What is the first condition? Salary should be more than Miller. Okay. What is the second condition? And is they were working in location New York. Okay. Break the question into three parts. First of all, outer query. What I want to display? Details of employees. So what I will add? Select asterisk. Okay. From which table? From EMP table. What is the first condition is saying? Salary more than Miller. Earning means what? Salary. Where salary is greater than what? Miller salary. Now how to get the salary of Miller? Just tell me the syntax, query for finding the salary of Miller. Select sal from EMP where ename equal to Miller. Okay, this is one condition, and one more condition is there, and working in location New York, and working in location New York. So location New York is coming in which table, sir? EMP or DPD table. Now we need to jump from EMP to DPD table. So what I need? The department number. How we will get the location New York? See, location New York, department number is 10. I want department number should be equal to 10. Okay, then only I can get. So and department number equal to use, or you can use in operator in. Select department number from which table? EMP or DPT? Obviously DPT, because I want location New York. From DPT where location is equal to New York. This is how we will write the query. Okay. Sir, what is this? Too much big queries, sir. I am getting frustrated, sir. Sir, see guys, what is the condition is saying? First of all, this inner query let's check. Okay. Select department number from DPT where location is equal to New York. What output I am getting? Department number 10. Okay. And they select salary from EMP where ENAME equal to Miller. Salary is 2550. So how the query is working? Any place is there? No place is there. Wrong. Okay, I will write here. Select asterisk. I will check once. Okay, from EMP where salary greater than 2550 and department number equal to 10. Okay. The small box is visible to all of you or not. Select asterisk from EMP where salary greater than 2550 and department number equal to 10. Okay. If you write this bigger query also, you will get the same output. If you write the smaller query also, no, if you write the subquery also, you will get the same output. Okay. This smaller query looks simple, then why we can't use this? Because we can see the table and we can get the idea. We know the unknown values we can get. But in reality, the database data is too much high. Very large volume of data is there. We can't able to know that type of data. Okay. Or sometimes data is also not there. Only we know that some columns access are there. In this situation, what we will do? Okay. So how it's working? It's working like this only. First, this subquery will give department number 10 because we New York location department 10 and salary is 2550. So department number 10, 2 records are there. Salary grade 2550 is 2700. Okay. So Jones will be the final output. Jones fourth record will be displayed as a final output. Okay. I hope you have got an idea about how to write the query for case 2 subquery. What was the case 1? Whenever the unknown is present in the question, means only single table is there but we don't know the exact value. Second case is we don't know the value but it's present in different table. We need to jump from one table to another table to get the output. Okay. So this third question which I mentioned, it's a combination of case 1 and case 2. Okay. What is how case 1 case 2? Earning more than Miller. It's from EMP table. And working in location New York. We need to jump from EMP to DPT table. Okay. That is case 2. Okay. I hope you have got an idea. Let's practice some queries. Okay. Interesting. Practicing the queries. Before starting, first connect to the database. Scott or Tiger. Okay. First let's see the employee table. Before that, first set pages 100 lines 100. First let's see the employee table. Select asterisk from EMP. All 14 records are visible. Yeah. Now let's see the DPT table. Select asterisk from DPT. So there are 4 different departments are there in the DPT table, but in employee table there are 3 departments only there. Okay, 40 is extra. Operations, location, Boston. What was the first question? Write a query to display DNAME of Miller. Okay. First of all, in the Miller record, if you look at the Miller record, what is the department number of Miller? 10. Okay. So if I write the query like this, select DNAME from DPT where department number equal to 10. We will get the right output accounting. Okay, because we can see that by looking at the table, small data is there. But when large data is there, in this situation we need to use subquery. So in the outer query, what I will write? Select DNAME from DPT where department number, I need to switch department to EMP table. Select department number from EMP where now what I want ename is equal to NAME, ename equal to Miller. Okay, accounting, we are still getting the same output. So what is happening, this inner query is giving me the department number equal to 10. If you compare the both the query, this query and this query, okay, so inner query is giving me department number of Miller from the EMP table, and this department number 10 is given as an input to the outer query. So we are getting the output. Now one more question, write a query to display name comma salary of employee working in New York location. Okay, so department number of New York location is 10. So if let's see with subquery first, select ename. If I write name, what will happen? It will throw an error. New name comma sal from EMP. Error mistake happens. Select ename comma sal from EMP where department number is equal to bracket. Select department number from DPT where location is equal to New York. In the New York space is there, if you look carefully, look at the DPT table. Okay, Clark, King and Miller, these three are the employees who are working in the New York location. So if the location of New York is giving me the inner query is giving me the department 10 as an input to the outer query. So I can write query like this also. Select ename NAM comma sal from EMP where department number is equal to 10. Clark, King, Miller, we are getting the same output. Okay, now one more question, write a query to display details of employee working in location New York and wait a minute, New York has space and earns more than Miller. Okay, so what I will write here, what I want to display, select entire details, entire from which table, from EMP where location equal to New York, okay, and earns more than Miller. These two are the conditions. So first what I can write earn more than salary Miller first and location later, or I can write location first or later. You can write anyway because both conditions need to be satisfied. Sir, not understood. Okay, I will make you understand. First of all, where department number in select department number from DPT where location is equal to New York. Okay, this is one condition, and salary should be greater than Miller salary. Select cell from EMP where ename is equal to Miller. Okay, So we are getting clerking details. Okay, if you want, I can write the salary condition first and department number condition later, because AND operator is there, both conditions should be satisfied. This is what I mean to say. Okay, so what I will do, no, wait a minute, control X, where control V, and wait a minute. Where salary greater than, okay, Miller, and department said, okay, control A, control S, clerking. If you change the order also, you will get the same output. So what is happening here? One subquery is giving me the salary of Miller. One more subquery is giving me the department number of New York location. Department number of New York location is 10 only. Department number of New York location is 10. But I don't know the salary of Miller. So what I will write? Select sal from EMP where ENAME is equal to Miller. 1300. So I want clerking records as a final output. So what I will do? Select asterisk from EMP where salary is greater than how much? 1300 and department number is equal to 10. We are getting the same clerking output. Okay, this is how the case 2, about case 2 and case 1. The unknown, or when we want to jump from one table to another table, at that time we need to use the subquery concept. How the subquery is working? Internally is working like normal selection only. Just need to break the question and think what is the output of the inner query. Okay, what output I want from inner query so that I can display the result. This is the mantra. Okay, if I give you a question, write a query to display department details of employee earning more than earning at least 3000. This is the last question for the day. Okay, how will you do? First of all, I want to display the department details. Department details from which table? DPT table. So outer query what will be? Select asterisk from DPT where salary is at least means salary greater than equal to 3000. Salary is present in which table? EMP table. I need to switch from DPT to EMP table. Which column I want? Department number. In select department number, okay, from EMP where salary greater than 3000. Accounting New York. Okay, salary greater than 3000, employees are working in department number 10. Let's check. Select asterisk from EMP where department number is okay, where department number is equal to 10. Okay, so department number 10 employee salaries are 2450. So clerk is executed and more than 3000 is only 5000. Okay, let's check the salary. Select distinct sal from EMP. More than 3000, what is coming? direct 5000. Okay, direct 5000 is from which department? Department number 10. Okay, so we have got the right output. Okay, you can see directly more than 3000 is of which department? 5000 if is from which department? King, department number 10. Okay, so that's all for the day.